make it up and surprise them. Tell them all my secrets, but disguise them. So they dance on the tongues of the very people that their secrets from. Make it soon, make it better. Though better never lasts forever. I'll make it small, so it fits. Even this, even now, even as the walls come tumbling down, even as I can't stop remembering how every door we ever made, we never once walked out. Something I never got the chance to ask her about. So with flour on my hands, I'll show them all how goddamn happy I am. Sugar, butter, flour, don't let me down. Let's see the next amazing thing baking does now. Hello! How are we all doing? How's everyone feeling? We're going to play some Minecraft test building. We'll go over what we did last time. I want to work on like building out some different trees. Like I like my little trees, but if we're building a like cabin lodge thing, we're gonna need like spruce forest. That's just a picture of me and Shelby. I can get rid of that. But that's actually the merch I'm wearing right now. It's very comfortable. So yeah, so this is the build style we're going for. This is our starter house, and then this is what we will eventually build, because this is big and fancy and requires blocks that take a while. Whereas this is like 3 types of wood and then just stone. And like this one's decorated. So like there's my little bed up here, chest area, kitchen. So I want to work on like figuring out, yeah, like this is the block palette basically for this, and that's the block palette for that. So, and then these were just little test things. I was just figuring out. I was just copying things off Pinterest. How's everyone doing? If I started watching Hermitcraft, I have. I've already finished Scar, Gem, and Joel's videos. So I was on Gems within the first 5 minutes of it coming out, because I'm a Gemini taste man. So, Minecraft. I'm wanting like Minecraft custom tree. Now my thing with trees is I need them to be cute, also not take too long. Otherwise I get bored. And like whatever we're making, it probably needs to be repeatable kind of thing. Because like what the type of tree we currently do is normally a mix of these 4. We normally go I'll come across like 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we normally grab some leaves, and we normally get oak leaves and azalea leaves. And then we do like... This is for ease of reference / if there's anyone who doesn't know what the type of stuff I normally do is. It's like, there could be new people here. There could be so many people that are like, oh my goodness, Scott, you're so amazing. Why didn't you get invited to Hermitcraft? I'm going to come to your stream. And I'd be like, I know. But this is what, like, I normally do. Actually, is that? No, I think that's wrong. Like that. Like, this is my simple tree. You tend to go, like, up 2 in the middle or 3 in the middle. And then you do, like, this. Everyone's so interested, I can tell. You can kind of mix them up a little bit. Like, if you do it taller, you do, like, a thicker, you do 3 here. For short, I've got 1. For the middle, I've got 2. You just always want at least a 2 block gap. But look. Cute little collection of trees. But that is not what we're working on today. We need spruce trees. I need, like, Minecraft custom spruce tree. These all look like they take a lot of time. And, like, they either look like basic Christmas trees or like far too much for me. I don't have the patience. I don't have the attention span. I don't have the emotional capacity. You know? I don't thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 34 months. It's a whole heck of a long time. It's wild. You like the sweater? I'm glad. I like the sweater a lot. I'm very happy with how it came out. Because I wasn't sure. Like, there was a lot of... What's the word? There was a lot of going back and forth. And then also, like, my... What do you call it? My Chromia hoodie was so good that, like, it took so much umming and awing, because whatever I decided to do needed to live up to the Chromia merch. Like, it was one of those, I was like, it's going to be a disappointment if it's a bad thing. Like, it needs to be good. And it took forever to come up with something that I was comfortable with and felt like it rivaled Chromia. No massive color wearing person, but I feel it's a nice level of color for me. Yeah, I think because it's like majority white and then it's just like accent colors, it doesn't feel as bad. Or like doesn't feel too much. I think for my next merch line, like down the line, so if I will do something that's more muted colors. Gonna wear your pink sweater if it's your current wardrobe and wear a canvas. That's so exciting. Chromie hoodie, sell your go-to hoodie. I'm glad. See, I hate when I'm like custom pine tree and it's like, here's the basic version. And I'm like, huh? You did what now? Like, my trees are like basic entry level. First things I should get saving. To be very soft, it won't be until like... If these are launching in February, I probably wouldn't do more merch until end of this year into early next year. So, you have plenty of time. I wear hoodies due to the humid weather here, but due to the cold lab rooms I'm in, sweaters are perfect. Yay! That tree design just looks kind of like mine. Let's wing it. Let's mess it up. Let's figure out. You know? I'm a strong, independent, talented builder. I could come up with a custom spruce tree. If only you could wear white. Why can't you wear white? Okay, so that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lilith Xavier, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 28 months. I did say the date of merch would be released. It'll be the 9th, but it's next Friday. My issue with building pine trees is I always end up just building a freaking Christmas tree every time. I wonder actually if I do more. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I know you're probably like, Scott, you're crazy. What is this? And I am a little bit. But listen, what if we do? I like something, I know you shouldn't with nature, but like I like something that's kind of repeatable. And I know that's the issue, is like nature doesn't have repetition in the same way. Like patterns don't form in the same way. But the advantage of Minecraft is I'm God, so I want there to be pattern, I can make it. What if we did something like this? I think it needs... I think everything needs to go up 1. So like if I go da, da, da. Like, that's actually adorable. Like, I kind of popped off here, actually. Like... Wait, that's wild. Guys, there's no crumbs. I ate and left no crumbs. So, me doing a design off the top of my head that 100% has probably been done before, and there's several people that have built these trees. I did the dishes even. Cooked, ate, left no crumbs, and cleaned up after. See, I need like... Okay, I need different versions of this. What if we try... Let's make a spindly version. I want like a little spindly spruce tree. It's gonna have like a branch here. And then we're gonna go do... I actually think... Okay, wait a minute. This is gonna go 1 more. And then again. Just a nerd girl, thank you so much for the gift subs. Very much appreciated. Okay, this one doesn't feel like that eat. I won't lie. Didn't eat. Actually returned the meal. Sent it back. Complained to the chef. Because at this point, if I'm doing like this, it's just my other tree design. But like, with some bit now, this one is. You should make it bigger. The thing is, I'm wanting a mix of sizes. I'm wanting like an option to like mix in with like, say I did like 7 of these trees and then like 2 of these, but with a spruce base. I need something else to mix in, you know? I wonder if we maybe try just a little. 5, 6, 2. I mean, I think this is the style I did on Pirates. I want to see. And then you just like knock out a few. I think you need to leave the bomb for, but that's cure. Like, this is like the one that you would put in like tiny little places, if that makes sense. It's like a baby tree. Like, this will eventually turn into this. The one issue with like spruce leaves I find is like the other leaves are in a different color field. Like, this leans more green yellow, this leans more green blue. So it's like impossible to like mix in a leaf type, I find. Because everything else is in this like green kind of color. Like a greeny yellow. Not gonna lie, the fence ones look like something you find in a local park more / city bustling areas. Yeah, this is the type of stuff that like I would put. Like, say this was a raised deck area, so like, say this was like, this is all like the front garden, like I'd put these in the corner where the wall is, if that made sense. Dark oak not similar to Swiss leaf. Dark oak just uses oak leaves. Right? Oak leaves. Dark oak leaves. Are they not closer to... Oh, this is because Phipps thing. Yeah, these are just oak leaves with bits in them. Guys, Purple Shadows, thank you for the 200 for 6 months. It's like oranges in a tree. Yeah, because I just basically have permanently stolen Whip's texture pack from when we did Empires. Like, if I'm playing vanilla Minecraft, I will have it on because I like what he did with the flowers and made things bushy. Also, I'm pretty sure iron bars look cute. Yeah, like that looks cute. Like, that could be a cute little garden. You know? Like, adorable. My issue is just like, I low-key hate making trees that aren't just these ones. Like, if I'm forced to make any other tree, And like, these trees just look like, they remind me of Disney, like Disneyland parks, Disney World parks. Like those are Disney trees where they're like perfectly manicured into certain areas or certain shape. Also, just realized that one was too short. Simple pine tree Minecraft. Okay, this is a skinny boil. That's a tall skinny boil. How many does go up? Like, this is a tall boil. It's not super thick. I'm gonna have to just make this up though, because like, I'm pretty sure this is just. I also need to remember that like whatever I'm building in survival is the other thing. I want to build it somewhere where like I'm not gonna die. Look, guys. I did it. It's so good. Wow. And then we go like... You know, I'm gonna stop copying it, I think, for now. Me, I'm gonna stop copying it. Also me, still looks at the image. Well, I can't look at it now because this tree is a trust the process kind of tree, by the way. It's like, now look at it. Still not, it's not the prettiest. Won't lie. I think we can work with this. But I think we chop her down a few feet. She's starting to cook. She's simmering. She's getting the prep materials out of the cupboard, you know? That bit needs to go, same with that, and that can go there. That bit needs to go. Same with all of those. See, we're getting somewhere. I think it might still just be too tall. Or is it just this weird exposed wood bit? It's kind of just that weird exposed wood bit, I won't lie. Still missing something. I still think she's too tall. I'm also just gonna go away and like shave her down a bit. I'm at the bottom as well. I think it looks just like a worse version of this, you know? I think she's done. I think she goes. She tried cooking, and I know Gusto says that everyone can cook, but sometimes people are wrong. Sometimes animated ghost men from a rat cartoon are not correct. You know? It just looks better in that photo. Tried cooking, set off the fire alarm. Yeah, everything else is just like really big. And that's basically the tree I've already done. I'm specifically looking for spruce trees. Yeah, because like these are like taiga forest houses, cottages kind of thing. And like my thought is I'll eventually have like either a big mountain backdrop, a lake backdrop, or a massive taiga backdrop. But I'll want some more custom trees on the forefront. So they need to kind of fit this like taiga style. A lake woody, but I don't know what the like seed we're going to be using is, so I don't know what's going to be available to me. That is my issue. Boop, boop, boop. Also, sorry I was late today. Me and Lizzie were looking at Japan stuff. Guys, when I tell you I don't know what the heck I'm doing out there. I feel like I know some of the things I want to do, but like trying to find hotels, trying to find locations. There's so much to do, but there's also nothing I want to do. There's too much, there's so much going on. He popped one in the mod basement. I also have decided one of the like novelty takeaways, like memory things that I'm buying for myself is I'm going to get a nice like Japanese cutting knife, like for cooking, because then it'll be like oh, this is fun. You can also, there was a TikTok I seen about where you can get it engraved, and I was like, this would be fun to be like anytime I'm cooking I'm like, remember when I went to Japan? Like, that's cute. I do still have the goal. You're so right. Let me. It's gone. My other issue is like I collect the Starbucks mugs, but like I don't go to Starbucks anymore. But I'm also like 20 something mugs deep. Good luck getting through the airport. It's fine if it's checked baggage, because it's not a weapon knife and it's not like a stabby knife. I mean, you could, but it's allowed when it's cooking knives. Get full set in bamboo cutting board. See, my issue is like weight. The weight of my suitcases. Can I give you a small hint? A small hint to what? Scott drowning in mugs. I do. My issue is just like, I'm not going to Starbucks anymore, but like, I'm 25 mugs deep. Like, my brain is like, oh, I want to make sure I get the Japan one because I'm probably not going back. But also like, bad. I'll just get my knife. I'm going to attempt to build the one Kyra said, so that if it comes out badly, we can blame Kyra, you know? That's so many mugs. Well, I've been to a lot of places. What do you want from me? You know? There we go. It looks good in the picture. Well, we'll see. Because I'm not going to be copying the picture exactly. Because I can't. Or that because I'm trying to limit it to only the blocks I want to use. This is confusing, Kyra. There's so many. This doesn't feel fun, fresh, and free. I actually feel extremely anxious and expensive. I think there's another one of these. I go to the Ghibli Museum. I want to. Me and Lizzie were looking. You can only buy the tickets like a month in advance. We couldn't buy them yet. Then this is I actually think I already have a bamboo cutting board. I think that's what I use. I got a big like fancy wooden cutting board for like one of my Christmas presents like last year. This is the kind of shape the one Kyra suggested. Oh wait, this goes down. Wait, no, this isn't right. That's right. I'm only going to work on one view for now, and then I'll see if we're like, yeah, I do kind of like it. It's a bit more of an annoying one. Ella Fishy, thanks so much for the Prime sub for 3 months. It's kind of an annoying tree to build. So I would probably, if I was going to do it, I'd only have like 2 of them. You're kind of eating, no, it looks like I ate the back of it. What's my favorite anime from there? I don't like anime. Don't worry about the back. I need to worry about the back because there will eventually be people who can see it. It's like the one issue with it, it's like designed from just the front, so I need to like... Does it go out more than 2? No, it's... I mean, there. Okay, that works. I'm happy with this. This is cute. It's like this one area feels flat. But I suppose I could just go like... Yeah, I can just do that. Still looks the same from the front. Same as then. I'll probably do it like that. Yeah. Yeah. Well done, Kyra. These are the 3 types of trees I could build. I think those kind of mixed together would look quite good. And now we need to work on path type. What time do I usually stream? I usually stream around 6 PM UK time. Like I think one that's kind of like a dirt path could be cute. Like that's cute. And then because like that's kind of I chose very basic. I just did course start and path blocks. That one I've got mud bricks. I wonder then could I do very minimal amount. I need another... I don't like the jungle wood. What's a block that's in a similar color palette? Spruce is too dark. Oak is too light. Jungle was what I had down and didn't like. Light grey terracotta. That's a no. I'm actually going to add, I think, some brown concrete into this one. White terracotta is not going to work, I don't think. Too bright. I think mud bricks need to be an accent, not the main block. Because like it would work with this palette, but I don't want to add... This is more of like a dirt trail kind of palette. wonder if I could do one that's like overgrown, kind of. Like if I did say a couple tough blocks, and then we're gonna do a few moss, and next to the mossy we'll do some mossy cobble, and then non-mossy. I'm worried if it blends too much. Like, I'm not going to take it down, but I think it maybe blends into the grass and such too much. Doesn't give enough standout. Let's try some Minecraft paths. I just like seeing what other people do, because obviously, like, using a sandstone and wood path isn't going to work for me. Same as an orange sand and orange terracotta, probably not going to work for me. I could just do cobble, tough, gravel, andesite. I kind of like doing like that's cute. Add some variation to a grey path. Right, what else have other people done then? I can't do anything too bold. Same as I can't do anything too industrialized, so like brick doesn't work. I need something that makes sense and fits into like a lakeside cabin, lodge on a hill type thing. And you're doing like the kind of mushroom path is too whimsical. That one is what I've done aside from just no tough. I want to try. I believe it's literally just like log, plank, and then some path blocks. And like this one is just done like it's like that, but then it has like little built up bits on the side. Not feeling it. It's the type of thing where like, I think it works if it's a bigger field, but obviously I'm only testing in a little one, so it doesn't really work for that. Also, again, the one I'm kind of looking at is a bit more fantasy based. I don't even know why I'm tired. I slept in, didn't do anything today. I've literally sat here my entire day. It's been great. I've enjoyed it. But it's all I did. No, it's just coarse dirt and rooted dirt. I don't want to do an entire path of wood. No, this isn't Empires. I don't know if we'll do an Empires 3. It's very kind of split where like there's like a good chunk of people who don't want to do a third one, and then there's a good chunk of people who do. Obviously, if you like do an old, if you say we decided like, okay, well, the people who do want to do one, like, how much is it no longer Empires if there's like 6 people, 5 people missing from the original group, kind of thing? Maybe I just call it with 3. You know? I think the 3 kind of give me an option. The other option I have is I take, instead of tough, I do either stone brick. Actually, I kind of like smooth stone instead of tough. I'm not going to be able to confirm if there was an Empire C, we need to be the OG group. Yeah, the thing is, like, not all the OG group want to do one, so it kind of puts in a weird stale. It's like we did like Empires 2 without Peril kind of thing. Like, we're happy to do it if it was just 1 or 2 people not wanting to do it, but when there's like 4 or 5, it begins to be like, right. The other thing I should work on is like lamppost style things. Probably. Money, he got money, get it all. Lola, thanks so much for the gift sub, very much appreciated. Do I want to do a third series? I am in the party of people who would like to do a third one. I am in that group. Favorite series was Rats. You can do something similar again. That type of thing is like all very Owen dependent because that is like his series. The difference, so like there's kind of a difference in the way the series are run. So like something like Empires per se, while Whip is the one who manages the server and is like in charge of the back end stuff, It is like a group series, like it's a group thing. We all kind of like have equal ownership on empires, but we all have equal kind of like, hey, I think this, blah blah blah. Whereas I'd say then next up you would have like the life series, which is Grian's series. Those are Grian's series. He came up with the main idea for the concept for all of the different ones. But of course would like get ideas by bouncing off of us, asking us our opinions, like blah, blah, that sort of thing. Like if we all have a question or a concern about something that happens in an episode or a recording, we're able to be like, hey, what does the group think, kind of thing. And then you have Pow Creation series, which are Owen and Apple's. And those are Owen and Apple's. Like, that's Owen and Apple get final say. Owen and Apple decide whether it's a yes or a no. Owen and Apple own the IPs. Is a much more like you're a actor in a TV show, if that makes sense. So like you obviously it's not scripted or anything, but that same vibe of like you're joining someone else's work, as opposed to making the work yourselves, or a collaborative effort, which is equally nice. It's nice kind of just showing up to a fully fledged out kind of like series and being like, this is just what's happening, great, like I don't need to think. Isabella, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Like it's that kind of trade-off for them. I low-key kind of like this design, but like I probably should work in like a couple others, you know? But yeah, there's totally different ways to do SMPs and servers and that. I've been part of obviously both processes. Okay, that's actually the better version. I think just raising up the andesite one makes it seem sturdier. But I say I'm part of the thinking for MCC. MCC is different because it was not an SMP. Like, there's a difference there. 1, 2, 3. 5. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just plotting out other spots to do lamp designs. There we go. It's different because like I'll get asked my opinions, but I'm not in charge. Like the only thing I'm in charge of with MCC is team balancing. It is only the only element I kind of have a control in. Like I've taken a much bigger back seat from MCC. Mainly just because it took a big mental toll. Like, I already get people getting mad at me for me existing, let alone for the actions of the company. I was like, I can deal with that. So, I've been enjoying the break. Not having to think about MCC. Minecraft. Lamp. Post. Yep. Oh. I also think part of that mental well-being is also just because I don't use Twitter. I like had to check my Twitter the other day to reply to a DM, and I realized that the last time I tweeted or did anything on Twitter was like, I think like the 8th of October. Lordy, I am doubtful for that one. I'm just gonna see what, like, because obviously I'm changing the block type to match what I'm wanting. Like I'm trying to only use like andesite and spruce or like stone brick. Well, it was like the other day, the thing that was funny to me is that I didn't realize there was a difference. Was like Shelby, I'd seen TikToks for like a TV show cartoon called like Has Been Hotel. And I was like, the art style looks fun. It's a musical. It's the lead actress from Waitress, like their soundtrack, and Chemical Glenn, who played one of the other characters. I was like, oh my god, love those guys. And then Shelby texted me and was like, you should check it out. And I was like, sure, blah blah. This was fun. TikTok, love it. Twitter, hate it. Like, apparently the creator of it is, I don't know anything because again I don't use Twitter. So when I recommended it to like Owen, he was like, oh, I've only seen bad things on Twitter. And I was like, huh? It was just, there was a lot. Have I seen Heartstopper? I have not. I've seen enough about it. I just don't want to watch it. Try that one, see what it looks like. I think it might just be too tall. And if that's there with lanterns, like so. Do I watch Love Island? I've not. All stars, I don't watch Love Island, so no. Oh, this is one of those ones that like looks good from one angle because it looks like that attaches. But obviously when you're here, it doesn't. That doesn't work then. You're scared of the community of your husband? That's funny. Yeah, I think for me, I learned a long time ago, like, if I find something I enjoy, like, I just kind of, I don't look into it, if that makes sense. Like, I just tend to be like, I enjoyed this media for the media. Unless it's obviously super, like, I don't watch anything Harry Potter anymore. That's always a weird one. I never also understand, like, where things sit with that. Where it's like, am I meant to not go to Harry Potter World if I go to Universal now? Am I not meant to make the reference of like making the quotes when the funny bits happen? Like, the internet has changed altered my brain chemistry in a way. He does make profit from that, but she'd be making the profit whether I enter the park and go to Harry Potter Land or not. You don't buy an extra ticket. It's just all one. You know? Like, and I'm not going to not go to the entire Universal bit. Oh. Yeah, Harry Potter itself is fine. It's just the author, J.K. Rowling, is like. I think the thing that makes J.K. Rowling worse is she's just so like vocal and actively against trans people. Like there's a lot of people who have the same beliefs as her. They just don't speak so much. You know? Like, keep it to yourself. Like, it's like I had a brand opportunity at one point last year come in for it was to do something to do with the Harry Potter studio tour thing in London. And it was like good money and a really fun idea. But I was like, I will get ripped to shreds if I do this. So obviously didn't. Which was hard to be like, no. But it's like that sort of thing where I'm like, I will keep distance for that stuff. Some of your love things are just not nice. Okay, this one's a weird one. I'll give it a go. I don't think I'm gonna like it. You know, I don't hate it that much, I just don't think it's the best one. I low-key still think out of everything we've done, the best ones are either this one, or maybe this one. You know? When will you know what the secret project is? Again, it's a sort of thing where it's like, it's not my project to say. Like, I'll say that I'm not the only one doing it, so like, it is an SMP. It will be YouTube series. And it's due end of February. What's the difference between her being vocal and you being vocal? I'm not sure if you're talking to me, Natty, or you're applying to someone else. But the difference, do you just mean like if we're talking about the same thing, like if we're both just shouting about bananas? Because if she's shouting about bananas, she can shout to a lot more people about bananas. You know? Or if you mean the difference of like her speaking out against trans people and me speaking out for trans people, one of us isn't endangering the lives of people. That's the other difference. Ooh. I think you can voice your opinions when it's not endangering the lives of other people. I think there's a difference between voicing your opinion about what your favorite paint color is versus whether people should be allowed to exist. You know, I don't think it's a blanket. Like, you can have freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequences for the things you say. Does that make sense? Like, yes, you are entitled to speak your opinion, but you're also then entitled to deal with the feedback and backlash or consequences from speaking on such topics. Again, it's like a fundamental thing we're taught as children. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. You know? I don't understand what the issue is. How do people forget that? You know, it's what we're taught when we're like toddlers. Like, that wasn't a very nice thing to see. I hope that answered your question. Try this. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll try it. I like that lamp, but maybe put the light on both sides. If I do it on both sides, it's just this lamp. It's just this lamp with a bigger base. That's all that is. That one's kind of cute. I would say I'm gonna do like first, second, and this are third. But I think my favorite one is probably still this one. And then I think it goes this one, and then, surprisingly, this one. I think that's where, like, my thing is. You know? Also, it was funny, I messaged Scar today, because I'd watched Scar's episode. And if you haven't watched Scar's Hermitcraft thing, like, don't think it's spoilers, but he's doing like a zoo this series where he wants to like collect all the animals. That's his thing. And it's funny because I messaged him like, love the episode, really good stuff. Also, I've said to myself that I won't do a zoo in every season, and I do one every season, and I want to hate myself every time I do it. I was like, good luck on the mental stability with that one. I'm not going to delete them, by the way. The only reason I was doing that was just so that, like, when I eventually come back to this world, I'm like, what do they use? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I think I'll still like the same ones, but at least I'll know that. Joel's on Hermitcraft? What? Joel's on Hermitcraft? This is brand new information. I never would have known this. I'm also being silly, I know that, but thank you. Guys, I knew that Joel was in Hermitcraft for like a month. Because we're friends. I realized that so many people did not pick up on my sarcasm. I was aware that Skiz and Joel were part of Hermitcraft, as I have been for a while. Would you ever join Hermitcraft if you got the choice? 100%. I would happily join, like, Hermitcraft. I would happily join QSMP. I would... there's not, like... There's very few things I wouldn't join, if that makes sense. Because I have friends and all of these things, and I enjoy playing games with my friends. Yeah, QSMP is cool. QSMP I enjoy from a player standpoint. The community scares me a little bit. I mean, every community with a fan, but like a pre-built thing scares me, but... You know? Because, like, when you're a new person coming into a pre-built community, like, it puts a lot of eyes onto the new person to then receive criticism and such. Again, I don't know if this is just because, like, I have bias because it's my audience, but, like, I don't feel like Empire's ever had that kind of community. Like, I could be wrong. I just don't think it did. Like, even the live series has it. Like, we speak about it because the live series are just full of hall monitors. Like, live series is very much like, we do things and they're like, you didn't follow this rule in subsection 83B, and it's like, we don't care. We don't care. Whereas, like, Empire's audience, I feel like we were just... Y'all were just drawing fan art and making up stories and jamming to a musical and having a nice time. This is also not me taking a dig at any other communities, by the way. I'm just figuring out what the difference is. Like, I think it's one of those where I'm like, I don't know if it's part of that kind of we as a group, like the Empire's group, if we see something that we don't like people being weird or being rude to, like, other people on the server, like, we call it out very quickly. Like, we'll be like, hey, don't do that, that's weird. Like... But either way, all the servers are doing really cool things. PSMP doing really cool stuff. Hermitcraft Season 10 doing really cool stuff. New series thing that I'm doing soon, doing really cool stuff. I actually even sent Quackney a message the other day being like, it's really impressive seeing all the stuff you have coming out, and what you're doing. And he was like, oh my goodness, thank you. It means a lot. And I was like, of course. Like... Empires is such like, it turned it into like such a behemoth that none of us kind of realized it would. Okay, what else should I fiddle around with making? I'm not going to be live super late tonight. But what else should we try making? Two seconds, chat. My doorbell just went back in a moment. I'm back. But yeah. Sorry, there was Amazon delivery. Yeah, what else do I need to work out? We have some tree designs. We have our houses. We have some little decorative bits. We have path things and lights. What else could I work on? See, I don't like doing terraformy bits, so like a pond, just because I like to see what the natural environment works. Same as like farmland, I wouldn't do. An enchanted area. Enchanting area is a good idea. Because I'm not trying to practice just like water bodies or things like that. I think fence ideas and enchanting area are the best. Enchanting area, though, I don't want to do right this second, because I think that'll probably be a bigger build. And I'm only going to probably be live for another, like, 15-ish minutes, but I like Minecraft fence designs. We're going to do some defenses. These are defenses. You know, I think working on some different, like, fence options. Okay, so this one is, like, stripped. And it's walls. And then it's some trapdoors. And some slabs. And then this one is just like cute. The version it had them all be like the wall type blocks, like had them all be like that, but I don't know how I'd make them like that without doing them too wide, and I don't want to do that. So then the other option is we could do, what is that one? Interesting. Okay, this one has it where they've gone. This one has it where it's like 1, 2, fence, gate, fence, 1, 2, fence, gate, fence, 1, 2. But then like trap doors on top like this. Ooh, ooh. It has it like this. I think we're gonna start wherever the next one is here. And again, I'm just gonna look for other designs. The thing is, I should say, like, again, this is depending on your opinion and whatnot. For things like fence designs and lamppost designs, Google that. You don't need to reinvent the wheel with everything. You don't. You can just take something that someone else has done. Because when you Google fence designs, there are laid out schematics, about 50 of them, all in one image, where like someone has sat with the intent of people doing this. You know? Some people are so into like, everything has to be unique, and it's like, you can just take inspiration or just copy word for block what someone else has done when it's like walls and bits. That's fine. It's what it's there for. Oh, that one's cute. Wait a minute. And I can actually do this one. Not exactly. Where it's that. And I want some... I'm going to use azalea leaves, but I don't need to. And then this one is like... The image uses... What do you call it? The image uses... Quartz, but I don't want to. It doesn't fit with my block palette. Look. That's cute. You like your building ideas? Yeah, but this is how I got better at building, was like finding stuff that other people have done, then changing the blocks or tweaking bits, or finding an image of like the front of a house and then making up the rest on the back. Like, it's just stuff that, this is how I got better at building. Of being able to see the creative process for builds. This is what I spend whenever I have a series on. Like, a lot of my stream will be doing this type of stuff. That one I think is just a bit much. I'll try it, but like, it feels like it's gonna hurt my head just trying to figure it out. So we'll see. Actually not as tricky. So the other thing you'll find quite a lot of these is like, this one is cute. This one only works if you have a flat surface. This one only works if you have a straight line that you can do it down. Whereas, honestly, same with this one. This one could work if I needed to, like, if I was like, oh, I'm going to do it that, and then I just went, oh. Like, this style still works doing it at an angle, as long as you keep it so that you're kind of only visually seeing the 3 main blocks. Well, I'm using Flip's texture pack, and I'm using the complementary shaders, complementary reimagined. It's why, like, I quite often like doing, you'll have seen me do this type of wall plenty. Where, like, this tends to be one of my go-to walls. Where I would, like, do stuff like this. And then you just, like, pop fences on, like, a couple of them, and you put trapdoors in. Do that sort of thing. That's good when you're wanting, like, privacy / security. Like, those type of walls are good for when I'm doing, like, the Life series, even though they are flammable. But, like, they're so good for that. But what other walls are people thinking here? Oh, interesting. You know, I hate when there's walls like that, because I'm like, that one's cute, and I'm like, ah, that one requires the wall to be like 3 thick. More walls with integrated lighting. But that's like some of these, like this one, you could just every second one pop a lantern on. This one, yeah, there's nowhere to put them in this one. You can't up there. You could here for these. There, we've got 2 without lights. We've got 2 with lights. There you go. I'm gonna try this one. I just don't think... I think this one is cute. Don't get me wrong. I just do not think it's gonna work for this series. If that makes sense. You know? Like, cute just doesn't really work for, like, this. Because this style that I'm going for this is quite like a realistic style, if that makes sense. Like, this could just be a photo of a log cabin I found and then, like, made it into Minecraft. Compared to, like, when I would do, like, Rivendell or Chromia, or my normal build style is quite, like, fantasy. I'm gonna try... I need a composter. I need probably a spruce fence. I think some spruce signs. And then I need probably andesite walls. Oh wait, why have I done it with... Okay, how does this one work? Oh. Interesting. See, this one does... this, actually. The example they had... is like that. The sea pickles on the andesite looks a bit weird. You kind of need them to be mossy cobble so that the sea pickle green blends in. I think low-key my favorite is this one. I just don't think this one will work for general pathing and such. I think the only ones that really work for general pathing is this one or this one. And I like this one because it gives a different block texture. I also could equally like... you could replace that to andesite so it's a bit smoother kind of thing. Okay. That's where I'm going to call it for tonight. We got plenty done in our hour and a half time. I am going to send you all over to Owen. We'll go shoot Owen the raid. Thank you all for coming and hanging out tonight. Might be live tomorrow, might not. I don't know off the top of my head. So I'll either be here around 6 or I won't be here at all. And tomorrow I will, or not tomorrow, Monday we're playing Enshrouded with Whip, Shelby and Sausage. That'll be fun. But thank you all for coming and hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Saturdays and I will see you all later. Bye!